What's up, y'all? Wallamoose here. In today's video, I'm going to show you the best software that I have found for Etsy sellers. It'll hopefully help you improve your store and get more sales. But before I do that, my name is Josh, aka Wallamoose, and I post here on YouTube once a week with videos regarding digital business and lifestyle. So if you're interested in that, please subscribe. I'd love to have you along for the ride. But without further ado, let's jump in here and I'll show you that software. Alrighty, so we're here in Allura, and in order to get here and set up an account for yourself, just go to allura.io, and full disclaimer, this is not a sponsored video, but there is an affiliate link in the description below, so if you want to create an account for yourself, you can use the link in the description, and it does help out the channel, and I would really appreciate it. But without enough of that, let's jump into it and talk about this software. So there's a free version and there's also a paid version. The paid version is about $20 a month, but in my opinion, I think it's worth it. But if you don't want to pay that, you can certainly use the free version. And this video is going to serve as more of an exploration throughout the software, so I can present it to you and you can decide if it's something that's useful for your shop or not. But I feel like there's a lot of tools and they're constantly updating, and so it's really benefited my store in particular. So once you created your account, you're presented with your dashboard, and within your account, if you go down here to your account, you can actually connect your Etsy store simply by searching the name of your Etsy store and connecting it to your Allura account. And once you do that, you'll have a whole bunch of stats directly related back to your account, and you can see the revenue, orders, performance over time, different checklists that you can do that help your store out, as well as just a whole bunch of different features as far as statistics go. Some statistics that aren't available within Etsy, so you can get a deeper understanding on your store. But aside from statistics, where the software really shines through is the tools that it has. And like I mentioned before, they're constantly updating, and I've been using this program for about 6 months, and within that time, they've probably added 4 or 5 major updates to this software, so they are constantly improving their software, which I really appreciate. And the thing I use most is the keyword finder. So Etsy in and of itself is a search engine. So if we go over here to Etsy, you can search anything in the search bar, and it functions the same way that Facebook, Google, Bing, any other search engine functions. So people type in keywords or queries, and let's just see what's popular now. So Security Breach, the new FNAF game that's popular now. Security Breach is a query or a keyword, and items associated with that keyword pop up. So you really want to make sure your listings have strong keywords that people actually search for. And Allura helps you do that through the keyword finder. So let's say I have a product and I deal with keychains, specifically Star Wars keychains. So I can type in Star Wars keychains into the keyword finder to kind of get an idea of where to begin with naming my products. So within each keyword, you get a view on the competition, views, all this sort of stuff within that keyword. I can see that the average price is about $10, what people are willing to pay for such things. How many sales, if there's a lot, it's a pretty good indicator that it's worth getting into. If there's not a lot of sales, either it's an untapped, sorry, my dog is licking my leg. I hope you can't hear that. Stop it. Anyways, where was I? So you can see if, jeez. Okay, you can see how likely it is for that keyword to get some sales, and you can reflect that in your own products. And then if the stats are turning out to be pretty bad and you're like, maybe I shouldn't go after that keyword, they have similar keywords down here where you can see like Star Wars has this many views, Darth Vader, this many views, Jedi, so on and so on. These are very generalized because I chose Star Wars as a big niche, sorry. So it's not really a good example, but you can see how these keyword breakdowns can help you explore and see what is the best area to target for your specific products. And then real quick, a new feature they just added is popularity, so you can see how popular these things are, as well as the trending stats. If you click on this, it'll go to the Google Trends over these related keywords. So you can really dive into the stats of specific keywords. And if you play around with this, you can get a good idea of how to name your products. Now, let's say you don't have any products and you're wondering what you should sell on Etsy. You have a general idea, but you don't know what products are going to be popular or not. You can go into this product research tool, and if you do this pull down, they have a product seeker, shop analyzer, and Allura extension. The product seeker helps you find products that are popular and things that are worth going after, and then finding out if it's worth it or not worth it, and so on and so on. So again, I typed in Star Wars keychain, and I can see if other people are selling the same products. I can get an idea of how much they're charging for it, and then how many sales they've gotten. So this Star Wars lightsaber keychain has gotten 29 sales, and it's averaging retail at Australian dollars 27, which is pretty high. This one, same 27 sales. This one's $5, which seems more reasonable. So you can see kind of how well things do. If, let's say, something that's gotten 0 sales is like $20, you probably guess that it's because it's so expensive. But you can kind of dive in here and see if people are actually interested in that stuff. So I'm looking at it now. Overall, the sales are kind of low. There's some high ones, but average is like 4 to 3 to... so not a lot of popularity with Star Wars keychains. So that's not saying don't go after it. That just means there's probably a lot of competition and people aren't necessarily searching for that on Etsy. You want a product that has a lot of sales. A lot of companies have a lot of sales, and the price is pretty much even around the board, so you can get an idea of how much to charge for it. So this is a good way to explore, play around with it. I'm not going to dive too much more into it, but you can play around and see which products are worth going after and which ones are selling on Etsy. And the last thing I'm going to talk about, I'm going to talk about 2 more things. Sorry, I almost misspoke. The shop analyzer and listing helper. So if you already have a shop, and let's say you're not getting a lot of sales and you don't know exactly why, Allura actually analyzes your entire shop and helps you figure out what you can do better. So I can't type and talk. Let me search my shop. There it is. So it pulled up and I can see general stats, and then it dives into the actual listings. I can see which listings are doing the best and then which ones are kind of falling short. What this tells me is I need to put more energy into promoting this one because there's a lot of sales. People like it. It's also my highest profit margin, so it's really worth going after. But if we go into the analytics section, it actually breaks down how, like, the scale of your shop and which ones are doing well, which ones aren't. So I can actually dive in here and see a whole bunch of different analytics on categories, keywords that are doing well, listings that are doing well, tag frequency, which tags are doing best, printable waypoint printables, those tags are doing really well, so I need to start using those more. So you can dive into what's successful in your shop and put more effort into that, because odds are if you have, let's say, 10 products, 8 of them are not going to do that great, and then 2 of them are going to do really fantastic. And so there's no point putting energy into those 80% that aren't doing well, when instead you should be putting energy in those 20% that are doing well. Expand upon it because it works, and you can hopefully get more sales that way. So dive into the analytics of your shop analysis and see what is working and what is falling short and what you can kind of stop paying attention to. So like this teacher bundle, I thought it was going to do really well. 1 sale, no favorites, not much interest at all. So I just kind of ignore it and I focus on this emergency binder. And then to compound on that, the listing helper helps you analyze which listing is doing the best. And so I have all these listings here and it gives you a score. And if let's pull up one that's doing pretty well, 83 score. Let's click on that and we can see why it's doing well. This is probably one of the best features other than the keyword finder for really improving upon your store. So for the title, as you can see, I've got 3 checks, but for photos, I'm only at 1 out of 2. And why is that? Because I only have 1 photo. It tells me I need to add more photos and I'll get the green check. And then for tags, I have 7 low quality tags, which tells me I need to go into there and change those tags. And I can go back to the keyword finder, see which tags are the best for that. So it really helps you dive deeper and really improve your store by going into your individual listings and increasing their score. You can also see your store in general. My store has a 67 score, which I don't put a lot of time in my store because I focus on my freelancing and my YouTube instead. But I really need to go in and try to improve this store by going in and adjusting each of these listings. So really helpful tool. And then the final thing, I don't use this because I simply don't have time, but it's a follow-up reminder. So you can set reminders for yourself to follow up with those customers, see how they're doing, see if they like the product, and then offer them a discount. And it takes you to their listing. and you can message them directly in Etsy. So super easy. Follow up with them, see if they want a discount, and hopefully you can get some repeat customers. Because the best way to improve your store is to cultivate your current leads and expand upon it for future leads or future sales. This is also a good way to get reviews. And so if you want to prompt people to leave a review, this is a great way to do that. So they also have resources with videos and blog posts and stuff like that, but I'm not going to get into that. I feel like this video is already long-winded as is. But Allura, again, a great software. I'm not sponsored by them, but if you want to use my affiliate link in the description below, I would greatly appreciate it. And I really hope it helps your store. I know it's helped mine, even though I don't put as much effort into my store as I should. I need to make that my 2022 resolution. But yeah, I hope this video helped. I hope you enjoy this software. And don't forget to leave a thumbs up, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.